But we're now being joined by Kunal Shah, who's the head commodity research, and Nirmal Bang. And we want to just, mention about gold because that has, had a stellar rally to say the least. Kunal, if you can give us some perspective first, because, we have seen a new high made on gold today, $3,500 now being crossed. We have the annual of potential interest rate cuts by the Fed in the month of September. What is your view on the stock? What is your view essentially on gold? Because do you think there could be a further rally if we could see a Fed rate cut, or do you expect that the momentum would continue to be slightly subdued, given that we could have a rate cut now in this particular time frame?
Okay, so I think gold market is discounting the rate cut, number one. Number two, the geopolitical uncertainty across the globe is really picking up because in spite of the fact that we've seen Mr. Donald Trump and Mr. Putin having a meeting, but after that there was a constant attack by Ukraine to Russia, and Russia also attacked Ukraine. So nothing of ceasefire is happening. So the geopolitical landscape is not improving at all, mainly Russia and Ukraine. And going forward, the way the tariff is causing uncertainty across the world. So where Mr. Trump is imposed a lot of tariff, and which is likely to lead to more inflation at the time when the central banks are likely to cut down their interest rate. So it is a perfect storm for commodities like gold and silver, which tend to rise at the time of uncertainty, which tend to rise with the expectation of rising inflation, which tends to rise when the dollar supremacy is being questioned and all the central banks. So none of the central banks have bought US bonds in last, I don't remember, last 3 years, 4 years. So it is the dollar's authority have been questioned by global central banks, and that remains the key reason behind this rally. And we believe this rally has more wings to fly, and it can go up further. So buy at every dip. That is the view we are holding for the upside target of $3,700 when it comes to gold. So we continue to remain quite optimistic about the outlook of gold.
So optimistic, Kunal, in terms of gold. Good afternoon, Hiral on this side. Would you prefer silver to gold right now? Because it seems the rally in terms of silver is also unstoppable. Secondly, you have a lot of other central banks who have started looking at silver as a reserve as compared to gold. Is that also giving you some signs where the upside in terms of silver could be higher versus gold in the same time frame?
Okay, so silver is looking more promising as far as the fundamentals are concerned as compared to gold. A couple of things happening in the silver market which I have not seen. So like in a very small quantity, we've seen Saudi Arabia buying silver, Russia indicating to buy silver in their reserve, and US categorizing silver as a critical mineral. So looking at the way the data center demand is soaring, US wants silver to be on their critical mineral list, and they want to procure as much as they can going forward, because silver is the only precious metal apart from platinum where we have seen a structural deficit. So the production over last 10 years have remained steady. In fact, now there are talks that a couple of big mines from Mexico are likely to get exhausted from the silver ores. So that is also creating a lot of uncertainty regarding the supply side. And I believe that going forward, the way things stand out, supply side crunch, stronger demand will lead to a further spike in silver prices. Silver, which have already rallied from 110,000 to 125,000 in a matter of 7 days, I believe that any cool off till 120,000 would be again great buying opportunity. And by the end of the December, you may see silver at 135,000 on MCX, and on COMEX $44 to $45 looks very, very likely.